GoPro, more like no pro. How does this?
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome to the first video on Emperor's New Vlog. This is my channel for my Disney College program during the fall semester of 2017. My name's Shay, if you don't actually know me in real life or anything. Today I'm just going to talk about the Disney College program interview process and how I got selected to do the program. I did not apply when the application first dropped. I know that's a huge thing that everyone does. I did not do that. I applied in March and was hired towards the end of March. So there are 3 steps to the interview process. The first of the 3 is the application, and then the web-based interview, and then the phone interview. I accidentally got hired. I just filled out the application on a whim to see what it would be like and what I would need to do later on when I was actually ready and considering the program. I filled that out. It was just like any other job interview, very basic questions like name, address, previous employer, special skills, blah, blah, blah. I did say that I had basic conversational skills in Spanish because I've taken 4.5 years of it through high school and then a semester in college. And I think that did help my application come to the top of the application pile because I never spent any time in submission. Submission is a state where your application is still being looked over and not being put on hold and not actively being looked over. So you're kind of at the bottom of the pile and they're going to look at you later on. Some people never leave submission, which kind of stinks, but it's kind of just like what they're looking for at that moment. And I immediately received an email about doing a web-based interview. As soon as I got the email, I was like, okay, if they're interested in me, then why not? That consisted of basically just a questionnaire or survey about your teamwork skills, your style of working, if you prefer to work in groups, if you prefer to work in fast-paced environments, whatnot. They ask a lot of the same questions over and over to see if you are consistent with your answers, which obviously I was. And after I did the web-based interview, they were like, okay, you're a strong candidate, we'd like to have a phone interview with you. And I was like, okay. And so I went and told my parents, and I was like, they're interested in me, and they were like, I mean, I guess you can do the interview, because this was not something that we had talked about or planned. It was just something I did one day. I was on spring break at my house just hanging out, so I scheduled a phone interview 1 week after my web-based interview, and it was horrible. It was the worst interview I've ever experienced in my entire life. I came so prepared. I had my little spreadsheet of notes, everything I wanted to say. I didn't write a script of what I wanted to say. I had key bullet points, that way I never forgot what I wanted to say, and I specifically told the interviewer all my traits and skills and what I wanted to do, wanted to achieve at the program, yada yada yada. During my application, I said I was very interested in numerous roles that I had no skill in whatsoever. I said I wanted to be a lifeguard. I've never been a lifeguard. I've never had lifeguard training. I had no interest in being one. I just wanted to see the application process. And so when we got to these questions in the interview, he was like, so what's your lifeguarding experience? Why do you want to do this? And I was like, honestly, I shouldn't be a lifeguard. That would be so dangerous to all the little children in the pool because I would not be able to save them. And he was like, duly noted. And then we moved on to the next role. We talked about housekeeping, and I was like, oh, I've cleaned before. I should not be a housekeeper. I can barely keep my own room clean. We moved on past that. We started talking about merchandise and attractions and the Bippity Boppity Boutique and other roles that I signed up for that I did feel comfortable working. And when I got to those, I was fine. I recovered, and I gave him all the facts of what I wanted. And he asked me for my top 3 role choices, which were Bippity Boppity Boutique, merchandise, and attractions. And we basically ended, he asked if I had any questions for him. I asked him about his most magical moment at Disney, which was a very basic question looking back. But he was like, I didn't have one. It was just my entire program was magical, and the fact that I got to work at Disney every day and make magic for other people. My interviewer's name was Bobby, by the way. So thanks, Bobby, for hiring me or helping me get hired. You took a chance on me even though I had a horrible interview, and I love you for it. Thank you so much. I don't know why you sent me through, Bobby. I have no clue. But thank you. And then, so I did end up getting hired. I'm hired for merchandise, and I just got my itinerary yesterday. I'll be working Main Street West, so I'll be in the Emporium, which I'm super excited about. That was my first choice. That's the one location I actually really wanted to work at, and I can't wait to be on the program. I move 3 days from today, so I am all packed and ready. I'm so pumped. So if you're watching this and you're on the program right now, hit me up. We can be friends. I don't have any friends yet. I have like my roommates, my like 5 roommates, and that's about it. So first of all, be my friend. Second of all, if you are my friend at home watching this, thanks for supporting me. I love you guys so much. And third, if you're my family, what's up? Hi Mom, I know you're watching this. Doing you proud. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching my vlog, and I don't have an outro, so bye guys.